She left a stable job to follow her dream. From a small blog to a global beauty empire. What she built changed the lives of millions. And today, you'll see how Huda did it. This is Easy English Official. Today, we will explore how Huda Kattan turned her passion for makeup into a worldwide brand. You will learn simple English while discovering the secrets of her success. Her journey is full of lessons, courage, and inspiration. Let's dive in and see how dreams really come true. Chapter 1. Early Life and Finance Job. Huda's background in working in finance. Huda Kattan was born into a family that believed in education and stability. She followed the safe path and studied finance, because it seemed like the secure choice. She found herself working long hours at a desk job, solving numbers and calculations. From the outside, it looked like success, but inside she felt empty. Every day, Huda sat in an office that never inspired her. She had ideas, colors, and creativity waiting inside, but they stayed hidden. Finance gave her money to pay bills, but not joy for her heart. She began to wonder if life was only about being safe, or if there was more. When she was younger, Huda always loved beauty and makeup. She enjoyed making people feel confident with small changes and bright colors. Friends often came to her for tips, because she had natural skill. That passion was alive, even while she worked in finance. But chasing passion was scary, because it meant leaving comfort behind. Her finance career gave her a steady salary, and her family wanted security. Choosing makeup over finance sounded like a crazy risk. Yet her heart whispered that dreams are worth the risk. She started small experiments at night after work. Instead of resting, she read about beauty, practiced techniques, and followed trends. Her notebook was filled with ideas about tutorials, products, and future visions. These late nights were like a secret life that gave her energy. Sometimes she doubted herself, asking if she was foolish. What if people laughed at her? What if she failed and had no money left? Fear was always there, but her passion was stronger. Her turning point came when she looked at herself in the mirror one morning. She realized that another 10 years in finance would not bring happiness. She wanted to wake up excited, not exhausted. That moment gave her courage to make a choice. So Huda decided to quit her finance job, even with little capital. She walked away from the safety net and stepped into uncertainty. She had no big investors, no giant team, only belief. Her leap of faith was the beginning of a new chapter. The first days were not easy at all. She felt nervous, and money was tight. People around her did not always understand her decision. But she kept going, because she believed her dream was real. She began sharing her beauty knowledge online. A small blog was her first stage, with simple posts and pictures. Slowly, people noticed her tips and liked her advice. The blog was her first door to the world of beauty. Every post was a mix of English practice, creativity, and courage. She did not know it then, but she was building a future empire. Readers returned for her honest voice and helpful tutorials. Her little blog grew into a small community of dreamers. Chapter 1 ends here, where Huda leaves the safe world of finance and opens the first door to her passion. It is not yet a success story, but it is the seed of one. This chapter shows that courage begins when you listen to your heart. Sometimes, the first step is the hardest, but it changes everything. Chapter 2. The Big Decision. Leaving her job with little money to follow her passion. Huda's blog began like a whisper in a crowded room. At first, only a few people read her posts. She was not famous, and she had no advertising budget. Still, she wrote with heart, and people felt her sincerity. Every post was more than makeup tips, it was a conversation. She shared simple tricks, honest reviews, and her personal journey. Readers felt like they were listening to a friend, not a brand. That human tone created trust, which is more powerful than money. Slowly, her following grew across different countries. Women from America, the Middle East, and Asia discovered her page. They connected not just to beauty, but also to her courage. Her words gave them permission to dream bigger. Social media became her second stage. She posted videos showing step-by-step tutorials. Her content was clear, easy, and fun, so anyone could follow along. Each video attracted more viewers, and soon her name spread widely. But success never comes without struggle. She faced criticism, doubts, and even online negativity. Some people said she would fail, or that beauty was not a serious career. Instead of giving up, she turned negativity into fuel. Her sisters saw her determination and joined her mission. Together, they brainstormed ideas and built strategies. Family became her first team, and love became her foundation. This bond gave her strength to continue. Huda also studied the beauty industry deeply. She researched brands, products, and marketing secrets. She compared what worked and what failed. Knowledge was her weapon against inexperience. Her blog started to gain recognition from beauty lovers and influencers. Small brands began sending her products to test. Every package was a reminder that she was moving forward. Slowly, her passion started opening professional doors. Even with progress, she faced money challenges. Her blog did not pay the bills, and her savings ran low. There were nights when fear returned, whispering doubts into her heart. But she remembered why she left finance, and that kept her fighting. She improved her skills in photography, editing, and storytelling. Each new skill made her content stronger. Instead of waiting for perfection, she kept posting. Her consistency was the engine of growth. Her audience reached thousands, then hundreds of thousands. She began to realize that this was not just a hobby anymore. It was becoming a real brand, a real business, and a real future. The dream was turning into reality step by step. Chapter 2 shows that small beginnings can grow into global movements. Huda's story proves that passion plus consistency creates momentum. She turned a simple blog into a powerful voice in beauty. The world was just beginning to see who Huda Kattan really was. Chapter 3. Starting small. Creating a blog, sharing tips, connecting with people online. Huda's blog and social media were growing, but she wanted more. She dreamed of creating her own products, something that carried her name. The idea felt impossible, because she had little money. Yet, impossible dreams often create the most powerful stories. She started by imagining what people truly needed. Many makeup lovers struggled with false eyelashes, so she thought of designing better ones. Instead of waiting for investors, she saved every little coin she could. Her vision was bigger than her bank account. Her sisters became her strongest allies during this stage. They encouraged her, reminded her of her talent, and stood beside her. Together, they planned every detail, from packaging to promotion. It was a family mission, not just a business. Launching her first product was both exciting and terrifying. She feared nobody would buy it. She feared losing the little money she invested. But she also felt alive, because she was finally chasing her destiny. The early days were filled with mistakes and lessons. Suppliers failed, deliveries were late, and designs had flaws. Each failure was painful, but each one taught her something valuable. Instead of quitting, she kept improving. Her first lashes went on sale, and to her surprise, people loved them. Beauty enthusiasts shared photos wearing them. Bloggers and influencers began noticing the quality. Word of mouth became her first form of marketing. Soon, her products started appearing in big stores. What began as a small idea in her heart was now on shelves for the world to see. Customers from different countries bought them with excitement. Every sale reminded her that courage creates opportunities. But growth brought new challenges. She had to manage larger orders, bigger teams, and higher expectations. Some days felt overwhelming, and stress tested her confidence. Yet she reminded herself of the days she sat unhappily in finance, and she refused to go back. Her brand was not only about beauty, it was about empowerment. She wanted every woman to feel strong and confident when they used her products. This deeper purpose gave her brand a unique identity. People bought not only lashes, but also the story behind them. Huda used social media smartly to connect directly with her fans. She answered questions, shared behind-the-scenes moments, and showed her real self. This transparency built loyalty. People supported her because they felt she was one of them. Within a short time, Huda Beauty became more than a small startup. It was a brand recognized by the global beauty industry. Magazines, influencers, and even celebrities noticed her work. The dream was quickly transforming into history. Chapter 3 shows the birth of Huda Beauty, a brand created with passion, risk, and family support. From a blog to real products, Huda proved that vision plus action can break barriers. Her story tells us that success begins with one brave step. And that brave step can change the entire world. Chapter 4. Rise of Huda Beauty. From blog to brand, growing fast, making products. The rise of Huda Beauty was exciting, but it was not smooth. Success brought new eyes, new critics, and new pressures. People questioned her leadership and her decisions. Every move felt like it was under a spotlight. Huda often stayed awake at night, worrying about mistakes. She was not just making beauty products, she was running a company. Bills, salaries, and deadlines filled her mind with stress. Yet she reminded herself that stress meant growth. Competition grew stronger as other brands noticed her success. Big companies with huge budgets tried to push her aside. But Huda had something they could not copy: her personal connection with fans. That authenticity was her shield. She continued to share honestly on social media. When she failed, she admitted it. When she succeeded, she celebrated with her followers. This realness made people love her even more. Still, there were moments of self-doubt. She asked herself if she was truly ready to lead a global brand. She feared losing everything she built. But each time, she remembered why she started. Her family remained by her side during hard times. Her sisters supported the business with energy and loyalty. Her parents encouraged her to stay strong. That family bond was like a foundation stone beneath her feet. As Huda Beauty expanded, she needed to hire more people. Managing a bigger team was a new challenge. She had to learn leadership, communication, and trust. Slowly, she grew into the role of a true CEO. She also faced cultural barriers as a Middle Eastern woman entrepreneur. Some people underestimated her because of stereotypes. Instead of being discouraged, she turned it into motivation. She wanted to show the world that talent has no limits. Her company started launching more products beyond lashes. Lipsticks, palettes, and foundations followed one after another. Each product carried her style and vision. Fans loved them because they felt her passion in every detail. Magazines and influencers began calling her one of the most powerful women in beauty. Awards and recognition came her way. Yet she stayed grounded, reminding her audience that she was just a girl with a dream. Humility kept her relatable. Behind the success, Huda still felt the weight of responsibility. She was building an empire, and empires are heavy to carry. But she chose courage over fear every single day. That choice defined her journey. Chapter 4 shows the storms that come with growth. Huda faced criticism, stress, and cultural barriers, but she refused to stop. With family support and loyal fans, she turned challenges into stepping stones. Her story teaches us that leadership grows through struggle. Chapter 5. Challenges and fears. Struggles, doubts, and risks along the way. As Huda Beauty gained popularity, the demand for new products grew quickly. Fans wanted more than lashes and lipsticks. They wanted a complete beauty experience from her brand. This demand pushed Huda to think bigger than ever before. Creating new products was both exciting and stressful. Every detail mattered, from the formula to the packaging. Huda tested colors, textures, and designs endlessly. She wanted her customers to feel special with every purchase. The first time she launched a foundation line, it sold out fast. Women across the world praised the inclusivity of her shades. Many said they finally found a product that matched their skin tone. That moment proved that her vision was changing the industry. But rapid success brought pressure to deliver again and again. Every launch had to be better than the last. Mistakes could cost millions of dollars. The pressure was heavy, but she refused to back down. Huda worked with scientists, makeup artists, and global experts. She learned about chemistry, skin care, and branding. Every meeting was a new lesson. Her education was no longer in finance, but in the beauty world she created. Her fans were more than buyers, they were a community. She listened to their feedback and shaped her products around their needs. She treated them like friends, not just customers. That personal connection became her secret weapon. Some launches failed to meet expectations, and critics attacked her. Social media could be harsh, and negative reviews spread fast. Those moments hurt deeply, but she learned resilience. Failure taught her how to rise stronger. Huda also faced the challenge of balancing creativity with business. She wanted to stay authentic while also growing globally. Sometimes investors pressured her to think only about profit. But she insisted that passion must guide every decision. Her story attracted young entrepreneurs everywhere. Many looked to her as proof that dreams could come true. She became a symbol of courage for women who wanted to start businesses. Her journey inspired a new generation. Celebrities began using and endorsing her products. Each endorsement pushed Huda Beauty further into the spotlight. From Hollywood to Dubai, her name was becoming global. Success was now impossible to ignore. Yet even with worldwide fame, she often shared her vulnerable side. She spoke about fear, mistakes, and insecurities openly. Fans loved her honesty, because it made her real. That honesty kept her grounded and relatable. Chapter 5 shows the growth of Huda Beauty into a global powerhouse. With creativity, risk, and community support, Huda turned challenges into triumphs. Her journey reminds us that true success is not only about money. It is about staying authentic while building something that changes lives. Chapter 6. Becoming a millionaire entrepreneur. Success story, global influence. Huda's company was now famous, but fame is not the same as peace. Every new success attracted more critics and copycats. Competitors tried to duplicate her formulas and steal her ideas. Protecting her brand became a daily battle. She hired lawyers and experts to defend her creations. Legal fights were expensive and exhausting. But Huda refused to let anyone take away what she built. Her brand was her heart, and she fought fiercely to protect it. At the same time, she struggled with her own confidence. People saw her as powerful, but inside she often felt unsure. The weight of millions of customers' expectations was heavy. Some days she questioned if she was good enough. Instead of hiding, she decided to share her insecurities openly. On social media, she posted about her fears and challenges. Fans were shocked, but they felt closer to her. They respected her more for being real. Her honesty became one of her strongest strengths. While other CEOs appeared distant, she appeared human. She admitted her mistakes and showed her learning process. That made her audience trust her even more. Behind the scenes, she also faced personal struggles. Balancing family, business, and self-care was difficult. Long hours made her tired, and stress affected her health. Yet, she kept moving forward because her dream was worth it. Huda learned the importance of building a supportive team. She could not do everything alone anymore. Trusting the right people was scary but necessary. Slowly, she built a network of leaders who shared her vision. As her team grew, the company culture became important. She wanted her employees to feel inspired, not just pressured. She encouraged creativity and valued new ideas. This positive culture gave Huda Beauty more strength to expand. Global opportunities began to open. Stores in Europe, Asia, and America wanted her products. Every new market was a chance to touch more lives. Her little dream was now crossing oceans. But with global reach came cultural challenges. Each country had unique beauty standards and customer needs. Huda studied these carefully and adapted her products. Flexibility became the key to her international success. Even during expansion, she never forgot her original mission. Her goal was not only to sell makeup but to empower confidence. She wanted every product to carry love, authenticity, and courage. That mission kept her brand's soul alive. Chapter 6 shows the struggles behind global growth. Huda faced critics, legal battles, and self-doubt, but she stayed authentic. By building a team and keeping her mission clear, she transformed challenges into opportunities. Her journey proves that leadership means both strength and vulnerability. Chapter 7. Lesson for learners. Dream big, work hard, believe in yourself. Huda Beauty had become a household name, but success did not slow her down. Instead, it pushed her to dream even bigger. She wanted her brand to be more than makeup. She wanted it to represent empowerment for people everywhere. She started speaking at international events and conferences. Audiences listened as she shared her journey with honesty and energy. Many young women said they felt inspired to chase their dreams. Her words carried hope across the world. Magazines began calling her one of the most influential women in beauty. She appeared on covers and in interviews. Fame was exciting, but she never let it control her. She stayed focused on her mission, not the spotlight. Her success also inspired many other entrepreneurs. Small business owners looked up to her as a role model. They studied how she used social media and storytelling. Huda's journey became a roadmap for others. She began investing in content creation beyond products. Videos, tutorials, and collaborations became part of her empire. She turned beauty education into entertainment. Fans learned and felt inspired at the same time. But growth brought new personal challenges. With more recognition came less privacy. Everywhere she went, people wanted photos, advice, or business deals. Fame was powerful but also exhausting. To stay grounded, she focused on her family and values. She reminded herself that true success means balance. No amount of fame was worth losing her peace. Her loved ones kept her strong. Huda also worked on building confidence within herself. She started practicing gratitude and self-care. These small habits helped her manage stress. She realized that success is empty without health and happiness. Her team continued to expand globally. Offices and partners across continents worked under her leadership. She had gone from a single blog to a worldwide company. It was proof that dreams can multiply when you stay consistent. Huda's products reached shelves in luxury stores around the world. Customers lined up for each new launch. Every product release became an event, not just a sale. Her brand was now part of global beauty culture. Even with massive success, she never forgot her beginnings. She often told her fans, "I started with almost nothing." That reminder made her relatable. It showed people that they too could build something from zero. Chapter 7 highlights the stage where Huda becomes not just a businesswoman, but a global icon. She balanced fame with authenticity, influence with humility. Her story shows that true leadership is not about being perfect. It is about inspiring others while staying true to yourself. Huda's story shows that even with challenges, staying true to your dreams can lead to amazing success. From small beginnings to a global empire, she never gave up and always believed in herself. Thank you for watching Easy English Official. Remember, you can learn English while getting inspired to chase your dreams. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and maybe your own success story is waiting just around the corner.